Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video on a PS3 controller fix. The problem that I was having was anytime I moved my left joystick, I would get random button pushes. Sometimes the triangle would go, sometimes it was the R1, R2. So I found a fix for it. It's pretty simple. I just basically disassembled my remote. If you remove the screw here, 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 and here, it's a total of 5 screws. And then once you remove those, I've already done it for the sake of time, but once you remove those, if you'll be careful and tilt this thing forward, then your R2 and L2 buttons won't fall off, and just kind of wiggle that and it'll come right off. Just set that aside. Now once you're in here, your battery, it sits right here. It's this gray thing. If you'll just kind of set it to the side, out of the way, and then there will be a screw located right here. Now for the sake of time, again, I've already removed the screw. So you'll remove that, and as you pull this board, after you remove it, this board will be loose, and as you pull this board loose, if you'll kind of kick up the triggers just a little bit and just get that board just past them, it'll come right out of there, and you'll feel the joysticks on the other side, and they'll kind of loosen up, and this is what you're left with. Okay, now in here, I don't know how well you can see all this. Let me see if I move this up a little bit. In here there is it's a little circuit board attachment type deal, and all it is a little ribbon that has some terminal strips on it. Well, behind that ribbon, I'm going to have to set this down to show you, but behind that ribbon is a little piece of foam. Now once you get this ribbon off here, and this foam is here, this foam, what happens over time is it gets compressed, and so it doesn't force this up there enough. And what happens is it thinks every time you move this joystick, it kind of wiggles this board. Well, it thinks that you're hitting the button, so it's making the button go. And the easy fix for it is to put a couple of strips of tape back there just to thicken it up. And I just use black electrical tape. You just cut you a couple of strips, or even just one strip, and roll it up like I've done here. Just one little, it's probably like 1.5 inches of tape, and then it's just rolled up. If you'll take that and you'll set that back there, it'll give it enough thickness that it will force the ribbon forward. And when it does that, it gives you just enough contact that it won't wiggle out. And then basically just assemble your remote back together. One thing, when you put this ribbon back on, you want to make sure that you line these holes up with these 2 studs. There's 2 studs. One is, let's see if I can get a little better shot for you. Yeah, you can see there's a stud there and there's a stud over there. Now I know it's blurry, and I apologize for that. I don't have the best camera in the world. But yeah, once you put that piece of tape back there and get those studs aligned with that ribbon, you just kind of ease this back around. Now, one thing, if you want to do before you put it all back together, if you clean these little connectors where it connects to the ribbon and to the board, it'll save you a lot of hassle. Help clean up that connection a little. And then just kind of ease it all back together, and then just pretty much do in reverse what you did, taking it apart, and you'll have it all back together, and then you'll have a functioning controller again. You won't be cussing at the TV because your guy's throwing grenades when he should be running. Other than that, that's my quick fix for it. I hope it's helpful for somebody, and I'm sorry about the video not being so clear. Thank you. Have a good day.